Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me. This is Mark from Northwest Bourbon. Cheers to you and yours. Happy Groundhog's Day. I've got some Wild Turkey 101 to prime me up, get my mouth and palate acclimated before we do this blind here. Now, as you guys saw in the thumbnail and the description, I've got a sample of Russell's 13. I've got two Russell's single barrel store picks and a Russell's single barrel that is not a store pick. And so the four of them are going to be going into a flight, battling it off with each other. Let's see who's all here. What's up, Big Vic? Thanks for dropping by before you went to bed, buddy. You probably got to work in the morning or something. Shredward, what's up, bro? Shredward, did you catch the best rappers of all time thing that me and the Three Drunk Uncles were doing last Saturday? We did it live on Instagram, and so if you weren't able to join us, because I know last time we went live you were really into the discussion, dude. If you missed it, go check out their Instagram, and they've got it all posted up there. Independent Joe is in the house. What's up, bro? Bourbon Baller Lee, what's up, man? Got some stuff I'm looking forward to getting some new bottles from Lee here soon. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. Boy, I'm from a different country now. All right, cheerio. Let's get these poured. So on these single barrel picks, this one is floor. Let's see, Warehouse F Floor 4, distilled in December 2012, bottled in September 2001, and so it's almost 9 years. And so we labeled the bottom of that glass F4 because it's Warehouse F Floor 4, and we want to be able to distinguish those. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all four of these. I'm going to mix them all up blind and then put them in order of preference, and see what comes out on top. Oh, the F4 was called Doc Howard's Anesthesia. Can't really do that. Can't really see it anyways. Well, when I rearrange everything up in here, you guys should be able to see that kind of stuff a lot better. I'm going to be retiring this old camera. It's a little grainy for me. I'm going to be putting up a better camera. I'm going to be changing the angle. I'm going to take the shelves down. I'm going to put up a new shelf structure, totally rearrange this place in here, and get a better looking bar going on. But let's get back to it. All right, so the store pick number 2 is Warehouse K Floor 4, and it's called Mark's Fruit Punch. I have a feeling I'm going to like that one for some reason. Can you focus on the letters? So distilled in December of 2012 again. This one was bottled in August of 2021. So see, it says August 25th. So what is that, like a month? Yeah, so it's like a month younger than the other bottle, and it's from a different warehouse. So we got that one labeled as K4 because it's Warehouse K Floor 4. Not making it too complicated over here, keeping it Army simple. All right, so those are the two single barrel store picks. This is the sample I got of a Russell's Reserve single barrel, which is 110 proof, which both of those ones were, I believe. Yeah, both of the store picks were 110 proof, and the regular is 110 as well. Whiskey Wine is in the house. What's up, Marvin? William Reynolds is in the house. What's up, man? All right, so we got that one labeled single barrel SIB. So we'll just pour the single barrel in there. Let's get this bad boy. All right, and then we got the Russell's Reserve 13. My buddy Steven gave me a bottle or a sample of the Russell's Reserve 13, as well as that single barrel. He gave me both of those. I got the single barrel store picks from Marvin, Whiskey Wine 101. So the Russell's Reserve 13 is 114.8 proof. So it's got label 13 on the bottom. Pour that in there. And let's get these bottles out of the way and get these bad boys all mixed up. And should drop the link in the chat. See if anybody wants to come on and have a drink. If anybody has any Russells that they are drinking tonight, they are more than welcome to. Well, you're more than welcome to join in, even if you don't have Russells to drink. How about that? Drop the link up in her. There you go. There you go. See if I can pin that link. And there you go. It's pinned up top. If any of you guys want to come in and chop it up for a little bit, anything you got to talk about, or if you just want to drink some Russells real quick. Let's drop a poll in here too. We got a good poll tonight. Let's see. Let's go to, not that one. All right, let's drop a poll. What is your favorite wild turkey product? How about that? I'm pretty sure I know what most of your guys' answer is going to be, but we're going to do it anyway, just for fun, right? And if your favorite wild turkey product is not in the poll, then go ahead and drop in the comments what your favorite one is. So you know what the first one's going to be. It's going to be Wild Turkey 101. Wild Turkey rare breed in the house. I'm going to do a Russell's single barrel because I tried the 10-year against the single barrel, and the 10-year just doesn't compare to the single barrel. So we're going to see if we put the 13 in there since it's so it's not exactly easy to find. I was hunting for the 13. I'm gonna put it in there just because it's on the table tonight. That's what we're here for. But so as soon as it came out, I went around looking for it. All the contacts I know, all the people that I've made friends with, asked them, hey, keep an eye out for this. Filled out one of those sheets on base that say, if you get this in, let me know. And came back. They said, we got some in. Somebody called as soon as they came off the truck. And they said, we got a few bottles in. They were here half an hour later and they were already gone. And so we didn't call anybody else. And so I was like, okay, that's great. Oh, Ken is in the house. What's up, buddy? One of them are mine. I think the other one is Michelle's. All right, cool. Hey, tell Whiskey Wonderbird I said thank you then. Oh, good. Yeah, David Bays. I really liked the twice barreled. I've put some hurting on this one already. I really like that bottle. It's really distinct. It's got a lot going on. It's just really enjoyable for me to drink. I like it. Changes every single time I open it. Absolutely. Russell's 13 or Wild Turkey 12. Oh, you like that Japanese edition? Gotcha. 3 times and appears. Ken appears. Good day. Honestly, it's a toss-up. All right. Whoa. Batch 2 is garbage. Well, I'll have to ask my buddy if he knows which batch this is. Because I'm not sure which batch this is. All I got here is see, my sample bottle just says Russell's 13 104 or 114.8 proof. Doesn't have any of that other info on it. So I'm not sure which batch this one is, man. William Devilar, what's up, man? First batch is excellent. Second batch is meh. All of the bottles. Jerry Black is in the house. What's up, man? Drink 2, bunker 2. That's a good motto right there. You can go ahead and stand by that. Drink 2 and bunker 2. I like it. Let's do it. B. Bauer. Shots all around. Let's go. Hopefully I find that JD malt. Yeah, I hope you do too. Independent Joe is in the house. What's up?
Hold on. My volume's real low. Let me see. There we go. Hold on. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
That background music just wasn't doing it. I had to cut it. What's up, Joe? How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, brother. Just hanging out. Was hanging out with Clifton a little while ago, so we were on one of those Discord things.
Right. I recognize.
I saw that you were on.
Well, I appreciate you jumping on, man. We're about to get into a
flight,
a Russell's flight here.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to find a 12. Thanks all you guys for being here in the chat. And 9, Wild Turkey 12. Drank 4 already? Dang, dude. Share the shit ton. That's what it's all about, man. You got to share it. Bring them all together. The 13-year father and son. No, I did not have that one.
I have it.
Oh, Joe, you got that one?
Yeah.
Father and son 13 is just like a really good Kentucky spirit. How you feel about that, Joe?
Well, not really. I think the father son is a lot lower in proof. I'm not positive on that. I got to check, but let me see.
Oh, Jerry Black threw a crayon at you.
Yes, 86 proof.
Oh, it's 86?
Yeah, for the father and son, it's 86 proof. Cheers, Jerry Black. Cheers, Mojo.
Oh man, I was watching a video of yours on your way to work. When I was on my way to work this morning, and I don't think I commented on it.
You might have.
It was early. It was dark. Don't do much commenting while I'm watching videos while I'm doing that. All right, I'm gonna get in on this glass one. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother. Are you doing it blind?
Yeah, I just mixed them up.
Okay.
Holy moly, that's got some great fruit notes in it. Man, it's like a almost like a cherry apple butter with some nuts and crusting. There's a lot of typical like wild turkey nut profile in there, but a lot more red fruit than I'm used to having with wild turkey. Well, I mean, these are all Russells, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, that's good stuff. So, how's your week been, bro?
Pretty good. Just been trying to download some stuff. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, so I was trying to get prepared for that and trying to figure out how I want to conduct that stream, maybe a little differently. You know, it's weird because 2023 got here quick.
Yeah.
So trying to evolve kind of on the streaming side of it.
Right.
Content is good when you're doing reviews and stuff like that. But I kind of want to pay attention to some streams now. So I want to see how that works out. Try something different on tomorrow. So.
Are you talking about like changing your angle, like the flavor of your channel, like the whole?
I want it to be whiskey centric, but I do want to like just have fun with it. Have fun with like different topics, really too.
Right.
Because when I first started the channel, I was it was almost about any it was like about anything. I did movie reviews, I did all kinds of different things, and of course, when you're starting out, if you don't have a niche,
Right.
um, you really it could you could, especially with 0 subscribers, you can not go anywhere because
Right.
nobody's going to subscribe if they don't know what you're about. So and I think the community's really awesome, and all the people that we've met, and I think I'm satisfied with who I have as subscribers, and the more the merrier, yes, but
Yeah.
at the same time, with the people you have, it's awesome to talk about different things, not just I mean, I love whiskey. Don't get me wrong.
No,
um,
I know exactly what you mean, because having your sole thing just be whiskey, you're not really setting yourself apart from other people, especially with you know when you're practically a solo act.
yeah,
When you have somebody to banter off of,
yeah,
that
yeah,
that provides a lot more. And
yeah,
unfortunately, due to like our work situation and our living situation, it's really hard for me to get a lot of the other guys on the show with me.
yeah,
It's I'm lucky if like once a quarter I get one of them to jump on with me, just because when it comes to family life and work schedules and just the logistics of it,
yeah,
it just doesn't work out as often as I want it to. And so what you're talking about is having something more specific that you do. I've thought about that as well, as like pairing whiskey with music, or pairing whiskey with foods, or pairing whiskey with movies.
yeah.
And kind of like doing a quick movie review of and like what whiskey I drank with it and why, kind of thing. Like I've thought about a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think on the second half of tomorrow's stream is I'm going to lose a lot of people. Because I downloaded a bunch of stuff that and it's going to be tomorrow, so I don't want to like give it away, but I think it's going to be funny and
Right.
stuff, but I think that I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Glass 2 has some of the cherry butter that the first one did, but there's a lot more like Cracker Jacks and complexity going on in it.
Yeah.
Um, that makes it fun like the first one, but a little bit more diverse. And so I think I'm going to put Glass 2 just slightly ahead of Glass 1, but I really, really, really like Glass 1. Are you shooting a video later?
No, I'm actually going to do a the live tomorrow is on the top 5 rise of last year.
Oh, okay,
I,
gotcha.
I did my top 10 bourbons of last year last week. So this year, I said I was going to do a video and just keep it simple, but I changed my mind.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm falling behind in chat over here. I love turkey. It's not worth the hunt. Are you talking about hunting real turkey? I'm just kidding. Question for the group: Father and son bottle. Does anyone know? Is it Japan duty free release? Oh, like in a duty free store in Japan, do they have the father and son? Father and son is Jap. And okay, you got it. Mojo's on top of it. Take my word. Whiskey 111, duty free, I believe. William Devilar came through as well, right behind Mojo. Limited run. That's why I do the Munted Pub, just like a real pub. Anything goes. Yeah, Ken. Yeah, your show is a lot of fun, man. There's not. I can't think of any other shows where you have that kind of extracurricular activity going on in the background. And some of you guys know, like I remember talking to Troy Man specifically about it. Like if there was any games you guys wanted to play, like if we could find an online game like Texas Hold'em, Spades, chess, anything where it's like if that was on the screen, but you could still see us on the side, and you're like kind of watching us play as you're watching us just like BS and drink. Then anybody could kind of jump in and join the game or whatever. But I haven't found anything that's easy to do that and still like looks good and fun on the screen while you're live streaming. You know what I mean? Just finished our videos. What's up, 21090? Is that Todd?
That is so weird. Sorry about that. Don't highlight that what I just put.
Okay.
Because it says Whiskey Nose, but your picture is when I do the drops, it has your picture, but it says Whiskey Nose on there for some reason.
What?
For Patreon, I don't know why it does that. Why it did that.
That's weird.
But that's what because I save a bunch of these to when I do links and I drop links and stuff. And
right.
Sorry about that. Not that there's anything wrong with Whiskey Nose, but this is not.
No, yeah. You know, Marty was the first person. Like when I started this channel, Marty was the first person to ever send me a bottle.
Yeah, Marty's awesome.
Yeah, and it's funny because my next door neighbor brought it over because she found it in her backyard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my neighbor found it in her backyard and brought it over. And I was like, oh, wow. Oh, thanks. And it, yeah, so I don't know if the UPS guy or whatever was just done for the day and started chucking packages out the door or what, but he wasn't even trying to come in my driveway that night. Yep, 21090 rocks. That's for dang sure. Yep, hit that like button. That helps the channel get pushed out to more people. There's like algorithms or something. I don't know. Oh, Lou's in the house. Good to see you, man. Whiskey Nose has a Patreon.
Yeah, well, for some reason, I just clicked on it and it didn't even go to his Patreon. I don't even know where that goes. That's weird.
Oh, is that for mine?
It was supposed to be. That's the what I just showed you right now. I had your picture on there.
No, okay. I just put two and two together. Yeah, that's really weird.
Maybe. Well, I deleted it so nobody else can see it except what you just put it on screen.
Oh no, that's right. You told me not to put it on there. I thought you were talking about no. What a darn beard. That's right, Tommy D. Joe's got a pretty sick beard. I tell you what. You can do 4-player chess. 4-player chess. That sounds fun. Like a little tournament where you can see. Can you see both boards on there? Or is it like there's 2 people on each team and you swap whose turn it is? It stands out in my memory because when I brought it up the first time last year sometime, Troy talked about how he used to be like a champion chess player or something, and he would just slaughter me. And I was like, dude, that's not even fair. You don't even know how good I am. Like, Scott's down under. Yeah, dude, if you're not subscribed to Ken's channel, then I don't know how you found me because Ken's freaking awesome. Oh, Ken and Joe. And if Jerry Black is still here, remember when we did the Veterans Day get together?
Yeah.
We talked about we wanted to do it more often, whether it be a once a quarter thing or a once a month thing. I realized that since then we haven't done another veteran get together, and so I'm gonna start like hitting that up like I don't know if like the last Thursday of the month or the last Friday of the month or last Saturday of the month, there's something to where it's like a standard schedule kind of thing that all of us kind of rely on type deal. It's where we have like a little structure to it. Because us military guys like that kind of thing, to where every night we if there's people that had like birthdays or anything significant happened in the family, or if there was an anniversary of a battle buddy that passed away during that month, cheers to them kind of thing, and kind of have like a little night together. Whether we do it once a month or once a quarter or whatever, I just wanted to make sure that we just didn't let that thing fall too far on the back burner, because we had a blast on Veterans Day.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And after that stream, I found a lot more veterans. Like, I had invited people from Instagram that don't have YouTube channels and stuff like that, and the Facebook and whatnot. And then afterwards, I found even more veterans that were in our community because of that. Whiskey edition. Rob is in the house. What's up, buddy? William Evelar, good night. Good night, Will. Dude, Glass 3 is much more buttery. That's really interesting. 4-player.
Is it thick or is it light?
There's a creamy oiliness to it. It's creamy, it's oily, but there's like a butter note in there. I like it. I don't know if that's gonna.
So you have 2 private barrels and then the 10-year and what else?
So there's a 10-year single barrel. Okay. There's 2 single barrel store picks, and then there's the 13.
Oh, gotcha.
That would be awesome. Okay, so Ken likes it if we got together more often. That's what I'm talking about. Structure and planning are good. Set it up. Hey, Lou, that's what I'm talking about. I will. I'll send out an op order, shoot up flares, get us all together. Rally point on me. Let's go. Move out. That sounds awesome. My wife's first heavenly birthday is this Saturday, February 4th. It's a tough weekend for me. Hey, Jerry, we are here for you, man.
Cheers, brother.
I think you've got us all on Instagram. If you and there's usually one of us streaming at any point in the night. But not only that, if you need just like a one-on-one, someone to talk to, make sure you reach out to somebody, because we've all lost many people along this journey that we call life, and we're all here for each other with our common interest of being reasonable and good people, and we love whiskey because of that. Yeah, Jerry Black. All right, glass 4. This one's got like almost a mix of where I have ranked number 2 and number 3. It doesn't have as much fruit as what I have in second place, but it doesn't have as much butter. There is some Cracker Jacks in there, though. I like that one. So I'm thinking the complexity of that one is going to bump it up above the other 2. I have to do some side by side. Yeah, keep your head up, Jerry Black.
Are the proofs about the same?
All 3 of the single barrels are 110.
Okay.
The 13 is the 114.8.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour a Russell Reserve store pick. Already there, Mojo. Let's go. Bourbon Baller. Which Russell's the best? Yes. That is an affirmative. That's what I got told. I think it was like first day in basic training when they asked what Roger meant. Said it's a statement of affirmation. It's like everything, yes. Got it. Thanks, Tristan.
I'll drink some 13 with you.
Oh, nice. And if any of you veterans out there are not in the Warriors and Whiskey group on Facebook, Instagram. Wait, Facebook is called the Veterans Whiskey Club. On Instagram, they're called Warriors and Whiskey, but it's the same group. It's just they have two different names on the two different platforms. There's tens of thousands of members of the group, so you can find people that are within your own city. And what the intent and purpose of the group is they want to get us back to meeting people up in person. And so as an ambassador for Washington State, they want me to schedule an in-person meetup once a month in my area for all the veterans around to get together and have a drink together. And so in dozens of cities across America, there are ambassadors that are trying to schedule in-person meetups for all the veterans in the area to get together and start hanging out again once since the restrictions are off, and trying to get people out of their caves and out of their depressions and whatnot. Roger that.
That's crazy. Cheers, for Sherry G and your wife.
Yeah.
God bless them both. Good night, brother.
All right, Marvin's going to bed. Man, that one's good.
Surprisingly, they're all good.
Yeah, they're all great. Yeah, Marvin's got a new work schedule, so he's going to bed earlier than usual. Man, yeah, I think I'm going to have to put 4 ahead of 3. So it looks like the Butter Bomb is in last place for right now, just because it's got that one-note wonder. You know, I love
Like
that.
When you say butter, do you think are you saying butterscotch or just straight butter?
Oh, it is like buttery.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, not butterscotch. You know, there's some caramel and popcorn, a little bit of fruit in there, but
yeah,
I'm mainly getting like butter on it, and it's really nice and I like it, but it doesn't have the complexity and the diversity that the other glasses have.
What glass was that?
I don't know where it started out, but it's in 4th place now.
No, but what glass is it? What number or what letter?
If I look at the bottom, then I'll know what it is.
No.
It's in 4th place now. I think it started out.
Okay, well, I'm saying that's the Russell Reserve 13 year. Whatever one that you're saying that is, I'm calling that the Russell Reserve 13.
The Butter Bomb?
The Butter Bomb. I'm getting butterscotch on this.
Okay.
And it is a bit buttery and butter popcorn. So I think I'm gonna say that with you. That one that you're putting last place is Russell's Reserve 13.
Well, like, I don't know, with my glasses, I like there to be a lot of complexity.
It's not bad. It's good.
No, dude, every single one of these, this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
I'm just saying, if you're saying that's butter, and I'm getting butter popcorn on this and butterscotch, I think that's what it is.
I don't think I've ever had a bad Russell's. Now, you know, Jerry Black, I'd been drinking Wild Turkey and stuff for a while, and I had never had a Russell's Reserve. And I'd heard so much on WhiskeyTube about how fantastic they were that I was so built up that when I tried the regular 10-year, like not a single barrel, when I tried the regular 10-year, I was disappointed because I was so built up on it. I was just like, I'll just drink 101. You know, I wasn't impressed with the regular Russells. Is the doesn't Russells make a rye as well?
They make 2 ryes, and one of them is a single barrel proof, or it's a single barrel, not barrel proof. Sorry, it's a single barrel, but not a barrel proof.
Single barrel rye.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, good to see you, old man Joe. Welcome. Cheers, buddy. The only one that I get butterscotch on is the one that I have in first place. It's got a lot of diversity in it, though. It's got a lot of other things going on.
Diversity is good.
You know, every time you pick up the glass, you kind of pick up another note, and you're like, "Ooh, was that a little cocoa on the back?" You know, just I don't know how much of it is BS and how much of it is just your palate adjusting to it as it more and more gets fried by more of the whiskey you drink or whatever. But man, that one is cherry strong. That one's really good. But yeah, Joe, I picked up some new lights because I have never been satisfied with my lighting. So I picked up some new lights. I'm gonna shift the main focus back to this wall where it was when I first started making videos. And I'm gonna take down all the bottles, all the shelves, and completely redo it. It's gonna be fantastic. The vision in my head is gonna come true, I'm telling you.
Okay, now I found your Patreon link. I put it in the chat for everybody.
Okay. Cool. Appreciate that, bro. Never had the 10-year. I always had the single barrel. Oh. Yeah, and like I said, Ken, it was a lot of me kind of having it built up since I hadn't had it. And I'd had so many other whiskeys, but I'd never had Russell's. And I'd heard so many good things about it from so many different people that when I finally tried it, I was like disappointed. But it was the regular 10-year one. It wasn't a single barrel. Green 6-year.
Yeah, that's the
rye.
single barrel. Let me grab it.
Old man Joe's in the house. Sweet berry. Is there more than 2 batches of the 13 out? Or are there just 2? Hey, how's that pole doing? Okay, there's the single barrel rye.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But they also have a 6-year that has a white label like the 10-year does, but it's like greenish. The lettering is greenish, so I think that's what Mojo is talking about. But they also have a single barrel rye, and both of them are pretty good.
They're both good. Let's see. It was a little tannic. Yes, okay. Well, join the Patreon. 3 batches. Okay, so there's 3 batches of the 13. Everybody in the group is in agreement. There's 3 batches. Porter Russell Reserve 8-year warehouse alpha. Okay. Man, I really like that one. That one might have just earned its way from 3rd place to 2nd place. Yeah, second place is the Cherry Bomb. Hey, you know what? I just got a note on it. You know Tiki Punch? You know Tiki Punch, Joe? That fruit soda.
No, I've never tasted it.
Okay, I think it comes in like 3 liter bottles. Like the 2 liter is not a 2 liter; it's a 3 liter, and you can get it at like the dollar store.
You mean like a Hawaiian Punch, Tiki Punch?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I just got that note on it.
Okay, oh, nice.
Man, that's freaking good. But you know where it doesn't taste like a specific fruit. It tastes
Yeah,
like red and sweet and fruity.
yeah.
Man, 2 and 3 are like tied because that the fruit notes in 2 are fantastic and I freaking love them. And 3 has a little bit more going on.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it beats it just because I enjoy that one so much. Ooh, let's see. Where am I at? Disco 4 next climbing proof ladder. So Mojo is jumping up to Disco 4. Was it Disco 4 that I heard was like one of the best ones they ever put out? Or was that Disco 5? I want to say it was Disco 4. Oh, no, that one's good. Deathless Toes. Yeah, Dan's a champ, man. Because when a lot of those guys on the East Coast and the Midwest are on live, I'll jump on and say hi, and I've got to go. Like, I'm gonna go eat dinner with the family. Usually, I'm the one cooking because I love to cook. And then when I jump on later, they're not on anymore, and so I gotta catch up on my way to and from work the next day. And Dan, he always gives a shout out to the guys on Thursday nights and lets them know that I'm gonna be live after him and tells them to go over. So I just wanted to say out loud, I appreciate him doing that.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Even though he's from Wisconsin.
Yeah, we let that slide over
We
here.
let that slide.
Yeah, I've made the trip from East Coast to West Coast a couple times in the car. You know, drive across the country. So the first time I stopped in Wisconsin, I was on a mission to go buy some local cheese. And so I stopped at a joint and bought some cheese curds. And then when I stopped in Minnesota, I put my feet in the is that the Mississippi River? Good times. Good times. I like all the discos. Price keeps going up. Yeah, sure does. How many states have you been to, Joe?
Jeez. Well, I drove cross country all the way from California to I think the highest I've been is of course Michigan, but most east forward would be probably and up would be North Carolina, or right in between the border of North Carolina and South Carolina is the highest.
Carolinas have a lot of personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolinas are cool.
I've never been to New York. Have you?
Yeah, first duty station was upstate New York in Fort Drum. I've only been through the city once, but haven't gone to Times Square yet. That's still on the bucket list. And
Okay.
I haven't been to the Statue of Liberty yet either. I want to go there.
I stopped. I had a stop in Maine on my way back from Iraq once.
Yep, at Banger.
Banger, yeah. And man, it was sunny outside.
Oh, and the people that are there are the nicest people ever.
Oh yeah, definitely ate out. In the
I got
general public.
This
Crazy.
is a lobster magnet that I got in Maine.
I didn't grab any souvenirs, but they it was sunny when we stopped off, and my job is ordnance, so I have to check all the aircrafts and make sure all the explosive areas or units that are part of the aircraft. I have to make sure everything's safe for flight.
Right.
So I had to do a safer flight on 12 or 13 aircraft. I forgot what it was. Maybe even 11. But either way, on the third aircraft, it was sunny outside, and I didn't know how cold it was. And I was smart enough to send all my cold weather gear home. So we're there in I think it's February and March. And I'm like, man, it's getting kind of cold. And holy cow, it was 10 below freezing.
Yep.
And the sun was out.
What's up, Rob? Thanks for being here.
That was crazy. Cheers, Rob C.
So yeah, now what sucks about when it's that cold and the sun is out?
Yeah.
Because I've been in those conditions many a times. The air seems really thin. And not only do you get snow blind, but you get snow burned super fast. One of the worst sunburns I've ever had on my face was from being outside on a day like that where clear skies, but it's just ridiculously cold and there's snow on the ground. And so the reflection of the sun on the snow just magnifies your sunburn and tells you that it hates you for being outside.
Oh, yeah.
And it punishes you for it because you're not supposed to be outside in those conditions.
No. And we were there. And a funny thing is, Silva, the fighter Silva, is from Maine.
What's up, James? Thanks for being here, buddy.
And we went to the hotel. There was a club in that in that hotel that we were staying at for the night. And Silva was there, and he had just got beaten up by Mr. America. I can't think of his name in UFC.
Yeah.
And Silva was there, and he was wearing dark glasses with a big old shiner on because he just got beat. But man, it was so funny, being there and watching all that stuff happen. And it is freaking freezing in Maine. I never want to go back to Maine. No offense to Maine if you're from Maine. I never want to go there.
The reason why I don't put Maine on my hate list is because of how nice the people are there.
They are great. I can't take that away from them. They are freaking awesome, but man, really it is too cold over there. Oh no, it's inappropriately cold over there.
Your cold is inappropriate. Oh heck yeah! But yeah,
cheers,
I try to grab a magnet or something. I got a Twin Towers magnet in New York.
I've never been there. I got to
El Paso. I've been to Mount Rushmore twice.
Okay.
This is from Romania.
Oh damn.
There's Vlad's Castle or they call it Brahms Castle. But Vlad the Impaler was in Brahms Castle. I got Germany, fucking Oklahoma. I haven't got everything on my bucket list yet, but I've been to 35 states, 10 countries. I'm gonna hit all 50 one of these days.
I got a speeding ticket in Kansas. On Veterans Day, by the way, on
No
Veterans Day,
way.
the
Freaking
the
Kansas of all
Jack
places.
gave me a speeding ticket on Veterans Day, and I know I wasn't speeding, but I didn't want to argue because I thought, oh, he's not going to give me a ticket. It's Veterans Day, and you know how we flashed the card a little bit, you
Oh
know?
no, yeah, I have no. My wallet has the flap up, and so my
Yeah,
military ID's on the front, and I have to flap it up to get my driver's license out.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, this
Oh
guy
yeah.
wasn't having it, and he gave me a ticket anyways
Oh man.
on Veterans Day
The last time I got a speeding ticket.
and the Marine Corps birthday, because the Marine Corps birthday is the day before.
Right. Man, that guy. That guy. He must have been state patrol.
I don't know
Because like in the National Guard, we had a few guys from state patrol that are in there. And they'll even tell you that it was like if you get pulled over by a city or a county cop, they might talk to you about correcting your actions. You got a tail light out, you got, expired registration, like you were speeding, whatever. You
yeah.
might get away with a warning. But state patrol pulls you over, you're getting a ticket.
Well, not here in California. They're really good over here in California. I mean, not contrary to popular belief, over here in California, the state police, if you've served or you part of any type of group, they're pretty lenient.
Well, that's nice.
They let you off with a warning for the most part because, not to say that's why they're good guys, and not all of them, of course, but just, the ones I've been in contact with, they've been pretty good.
All right, so B. Bauer said his buddy got a ticket at the Marine Parade.
Oh, wow.
That's just rude. That guy must have been Air Force, I'm telling you. All right, David. Good night, buddy.
Cheers, David. Joe was going 98 and 70. No, I wasn't, man. I was actually watching my speed because especially because I was leaving the charity event that we did for the community to give for that film, and I left. Myself and another whiskey tuber were driving back on the way back, and it was like this it was the next day, and it was Veterans Day. And I was trying to make sure. I was like, you know what? I just took the wheel over from that person that was driving, and I was.
Oh, you did a switch off?
Yeah, we were switching back and forth, driving to Colorado, and I was like, yeah. He goes, are you sure you want to drive? I'm like, yeah, I'll drive. And we went over, left a liquor store, drove over a bridge, and boom, got a ticket. I was like, what the hell?
Like, you set me up.
Yeah. That was crazy, but it was, I mean, it was all good. We had fun at that charity event, and it was awesome. So.
Good. Good night, David. Good night, David. Been to just about every state. Haven't seen the Dakotas or Nebraska yet. Michigan, Maine, or ON. That list too. ON. Wonder if he meant Ohio, because H is right above the N. I spent some time in Nebraska. I had a buddy that lived in Lincoln, and so the best steak I've ever had in my life was that corn-fed Nebraska steak. We went to the Omaha Zoo, which is like the number 2 zoo in the country. It's freaking really cool. Nebraska's a lot cooler than it's made out to be.
I don't think I've ever been to Nebraska or the Dakotas.
The only dude, I've driven completely through South Dakota 3 times, and it's billboards for hundreds of miles and Mount Rushmore. And that's freaking it. But I've never been to North Dakota.
Oh, damn.
Yep, out of Iraq. Yeah, stop through Bangor.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm pretty confident with the order of March. I've got these in right now. So 4th place is the Butter Bomb, which I really enjoy. I love it. I would buy a bottle of it, but just due to the fact it doesn't have as much going on as the other 3. F4. So F4 was. Well, that's K. So F4 was the Doc Howard's Anesthesia. So that's what F4 was. That was the single barrel store pick. That one was really good. I really enjoyed it. Freaking fantastic. Next one was the single barrel. So the single barrel got 3rd place. So if you see a single barrel of Russell's that is not a store pick, just know it's good. It almost tied with 2nd place, which was K4. Okay. K4 was the one that I said was the cherry bomb with the Hawaiian's punch in there. And the name of it was Mark's Fruit Punch. I knew just from the name I was gonna like it. So they did a good job naming that one. Because I'll have to ask Marvin if I can send you a sample of that, because that is a fruity mofo. It's really, really freaking good. But that leaves us with the 13 in 1st place.
1st place?
Yeah.
So I was wrong.
Like I said, well, I said earlier, the only one I got butter on that one. I got butterscotch on number 1, but there was so much other complexity and diversity. There was so much else going on in that.
Do you know what batch that is?
Mm-mm.
No. I have batch 2.
No, I said earlier, I got a sample from my buddy Steven that just says Russell's Reserve 13, 114.8 proof. And so I asked him to send me a picture, and he did, but I can't see what batch or anything is on it.
Okay.
But
yeah, out of the 10, which it was in my top 10 whiskeys of the year, but it came in number 10 out of the ones that I had.
Yeah. I wouldn't say, considering how good some of those single barrels were,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was head and shoulders above, but it jumped up to 1st place and never fell back down. You know?
And the
other 3 swapped around a few times of which one was better than the other one.
Yeah.
But the one that's in 1st place, which turns out to be the 13, once I tried it and it jumped up to 1st place, it never got beat. And so I wouldn't say it's head and shoulders above, but it's definitely above.
Yeah.
Humans are on the list, Mark. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Right, are on. Gotcha. Besides Alaska and Hawaii. Oh, hey, dude, Lee, good job, man. That's freaking awesome. To be out of 48 out of 50, that's great. All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop in and say hi on that one. Looking forward to watching that show, Joe.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Should we use Ken to coordinate? So we're mostly sober at the time of day. I don't think I have any K's. I'm at a loss on that one. What's that mean? Joe? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think it's 2 A's, 2 B, MT, but yeah, 13 beats miles. Dude, did I miss like a whole line of chats that this is referring to? Because you guys got some alphabet stuff going on there that I'm not tracking.
I think 2 A's, 2 B's, MT. That's
Oh, you know what? They're probably talking about the Russell's batches because who was it earlier that said that their Russell's single barrel pick was out of warehouse A, and
okay.
I've got warehouse K and F, so I've got Foxtrot and Kilo, and so if they're talking about the warehouses, that makes sense.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, okay. So us grunts had to take our shoes off and do the math. We got it. We're good. We're catching up to you, the Air Force guys. What are you guys?
Well, I think 13 is batch, so
That's
I don't think it's a
exactly how
single
I.
barrel.
A few swapped around, but the 13 was a clear winner. Yep. B Bauer, yeah. Like I said, it was not head and shoulders above. So is it worth, like, when I was hunting for it, I started seeing it like not available anywhere. But where I did see it available eventually, it was between $400 and $500, and it's not worth that much more than the single barrels. It's just not. But doing them side by side, it is better. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is better than a single barrel. It is better than a single barrel store pick. But is it worth like $300 or $400 more? Absolutely not.
No.
Warehouse K. You said Wade House. Oh, he's doing speak and text. Got it. Scotch. Hey, you know what? I need to get on Scotch Stoner's Discord. That is the one like social media platform that I am just not involved in is Discord. And
I don't understand it. I just came off of Clifton's Discord, but I don't understand it too much. I don't think I can navigate it. Like make my own Discord.
right, it's a whole different world. It's a whole different platform over there. All right, that was the last of the.
B Bauer says that was a drunk text, by the way.
It wasn't it wasn't a speaking text. It was a drunken text. Okay. Because I know that when it comes to the speaking text, sometimes I'll put send before I proofread the speaking text, and I'm like, why would I want you to spell the word comma in any sense of any reason? Why would I want you to spell out the word comma? No, I said that, comma, and then this. Holy crap, speaking text. Keep it. I think it's a beta version. Oh, James Morgan. That's funny. All right, so today is Groundhog's Day. It still is for us. Holy crap, dude, Marvin! I thought you went to bed.
Marvin, cheers, brother.
Cheers. Well, I was having to go downstairs, make my lunch for tomorrow, prep for bed. So I figured you guys were still on, so I'm gonna jump on with you. Let's see. What's this one? Smoke this in your pipe.
Oh, nice.
Smoke it in your pipe.
Smoke it in your pipe. Where the hell is the camera?
Okay, so it's got some tobacco notes or something, right?
I have no clue, but it is bottled December 26th, dumped July 28th, 21. And then K Warehouse Floor 4.
Okay.
So I figured I'd give it a shot.
Hey, dude, the K4, like the warehouse K44, was the fruit punch one that I had earlier. I freaking love this bottle.
With Mark's Fruit Punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that
Oh,
is
is that the one I heard? Yeah, send it to Joe. See what he thinks.
yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Now you don't. Do you know if that one's yours or Michelle's?
Not a clue, but send them out anyway.
That gives me a good excuse because I needed a package to throw Joe's
Yeah.
Patreon bottle stopper in anyway.
We're all good friends up here, Mark.
Yep.
The only one Michelle is a little jelly about is wanting to try that 13. All right, cheers on this one.
Cheers.
Oh,
Well, I can see why they call it smoky. Oh, it's like an effervescent. Um, what is that chemicals that when you mix the chemicals, it shoots out like foam? You know what I mean?
oh. Was it baking powder and vinegar
Something like that.
to make a volcano?
Yeah, I get a kind of a effervescence from that, along with a little bit of heat. Mm. But the sweetness comes in on the backhand. But it's hot.
It's hot.
I think so. It's a little spicy.
So you're not getting like a red fruit punch in the middle of the palate on that?
No, let me try another one. All right. So I got Total Wines picked. That's a cork pop.
Yeah, exactly. Rob, see, that's what I'm talking about. Why would you spell that out? Speak in text needs to get his head together.
I don't know. This one very ethanol. The Total Wine pick.
I love it. Love it.
Mm. All right. Cheers.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elephant toothpaste.
I don't know about that, but it's mostly like caramel chew.
Caramel chew.
Yeah. This gave me I don't know, I felt like it was a thicker.
Oh, okay. So it was more oily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I had to pick the two, yeah, I would pick this Total White.
Yeah. So between the two of them, you would take the what is that one called?
This one is Smoke This in Your Pipe. It is
The smoke in your pipe one. You like that one better?
No, I like the Total Wine better. This one's a little
Abrasive.
smoker and abrasive and
Yeah.
hit some effervescence. And in a different scenario, if we had like some mellow sweet eats, this would
No,
probably fit in.
yeah,
pretty well.
there's some of those single barrels that have like more pungent notes that are they're so strong that they're not complimentary. They're almost offensive to it.
I would say the ones you got are probably the better batch.
Oh, dude, these ones are fantastic.
My opinion, however, is you can't go wrong with Wild Turkey rare breed.
Yeah.
They went all together. Mark, I gotta get you on one of my rum videos.
Hey, dude, if you want to introduce me to what a quality rum tastes like, I'm there. I will not fight you on that.
And then let's get it started.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna get this ready for Joe. I'm gonna shut down the live stream.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my camera, but
Go ahead and give.
Oh, Whiskey Chronicles. Will is in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Well, give.
Hey, dude. Will's got a great collection. He's got some fantastic pours over at his place. I've only been up to his place once, but I had a great time hanging out with him. Really cool. Really good dude. So if you're not following Whiskey Chronicles on Instagram, jump over there and give him a follow because he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Electric battery distance. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining in on this Russell's Reserve blind walkthrough because I'm not that experienced in Russell's Reserve. I know Wild Turkey, and so I branched over. Single barrel store picks, fantastic. The single barrel 10-year that you can get anywhere is pretty good. But that 13 is worth the hunt if you can get it at the price it's supposed to be, right? And that's like what, $100 or less, or what is the MSRP on that 13? Isn't that 13 like $100 MSRP or 80? Yeah, okay, so if you see it for $400 or $500, tell them to fly a kite, and tell them that Mark told you so. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys next time. There's Distiller's Perspective next week, right here, same time, same channel. We're gonna be talking to Bad Dog.
Bad Dog.
Yep. So come and get in it. We've already got 3 or 4 different local distilleries on the schedule for the next couple months, and Distiller's Perspective is ramping up hot and fast. And so hope to see you there. Hit that subscribe and the bell notification thing. That way you know when we've got them on here so you can jump on and learn all about their distilleries. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Herb, Protect, Enjoy. Appreciate you, Joe. Marvin, you got anything you want to sign off with?
Not really. Peace out, homie.
Yeah, I don't know why my camera went out, but cheers to you all. Appreciate you all.
We need to get Carolyn involved in some education.
All right.